Sado, so now it's time to request Sado. So please teach us Bali. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's start our class by pay homage to the Buddha, reciting Namo Dasa 3 times. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, so uh to understand the Karakat lecture well, so we need to review again. Actually, uh in Pali, so we already know that. So the noun form so can be uh declined. That means the word raka so can be change their ending form in the sentence. So for example, simply so roka and the or roko, we already know that, and so on. So that means so roka mean actually just a tree. But if we use roko, so that a tree is connected with the other like a action, not just a tree. But the word roka as a crowd form, just a tree. But when we use in the decline form, like with the or roka, a tree, so at the time, subject or the action like that. So that is why, when we say the, roka and the, or just negahita. So at that time we have the word rokan form. So at that time, that a tree also connected with the action. So at that time, now Roku also connected with the action. So Roku also connected with the action, but we all connection is different. We all connection is different. So for example, now in the sentence we can understand. So as a sentence, Roku, but the deep. So a tree so falls down. So at that time, so we can understand, the roll call is connected with the but the D as and subject. So so falling down, the action not so falling down is connected with the action. So and then so in the next example, so for example, row cannot be used but the D. So like a chain the D. So mean, one cuts, so a tree. So in this sentence, so connected with the an action, but so as an object. So here the point I want you to understand is so the word with the case ending like a bold door, bold dan, or road call, road can. or rokena, or rokasa, or rokasama. So the ending word like a or and ina, asa, sama, etc. are indicating how it's connected with the verb, showing the connection. Okay, so now we are learning the ability case. Benjamin Wibeti. So ability case or Benjamin Wibeti fit case ending. So generally, the meaning of that one can have like a from and also uh, because of and also uh, by means of. So three meaning so can have that ability case. And also when we learn the second sota of the Gijayana, in the Gijayana, this Abadana, when we learn the second sota, no, not the first sota, very second sota. So this one is the first sota 271. Now this 272 here. So Dadu Namana Mubasaka Yoga Diswabija. Actually, so Dadu Namba Yogi. So can be connected with the above. Okay, can be now. So how connected later? How they are connected? Type of connection is later we will analyze. Now the first one, the Benjamin Wibedi or case ending, so can indicate the noun form is connected with the dhatu. That is the second one. And that one is the noun is connected with the nama noun form. That is second one. And that one, so the noun can be connected with the upaseka. Okay, can be connected with the upaseka. And then fourth one, you see adegahanina. Oh, this one we will skip. This one is not connected with the usage of the ability case directly. That is as right. So abegahanina nibada yogi be. Now next one. So connect. So indicating connection with the nibada. So now generally we can understand the first point. Okay. So the first point, ability case, Benjamin Wedi can means so any of, from, because of, or by means of, or through, by means of or through. So okay. And now the second one, uh, so ablative case can so indicate so noun form. So connected with so dhatu maybe perform or barber. So barber words. And the second one, so nama. So nama mean uh, so noun and adjectives. Okay, so the first one in the second sutta and the noun and the third one. So ubasaka. Ubasaka mean actually prefix. So functioning as preposition. And the last one, nibada. Nibada also actually indeclinables. So functioning as preposition. So in this way, four types can be understood. So ablative case can express, can mean so from, because of, by means of, and also ablative case can indicate that noun form is connected with these four words like a dadu and the nama and the ubasaka and then nipada. Okay. So at the time, uh, when those noun form are connected with the above, so at the time, any one of these three meaning can be understood. For some word from sense, for some word because of, for some word by means of. So too, when the noun is connected with the another nama, also any one of these three meaning can be understood. So too, Ubasaka. But Ubasaka and Nibada are functioning as a preposition. So at that time, uh, in this case, ablative meaning cannot be from or because of or by means of cannot be understood. Just the preposition meaning of just preposition like a without or about from such a meaning can be understood. So based on these two facts, the first one, ability can mean three or one or three from, because of, or by means of. And also the second one, ability case can indicate noun form is so being connected with the dadu or so nama, okay, dadu or nama or ubaseka or nipata. So based on that, here, three or four sodas we are learning. So the first soda, in the first soda, so do one, here root meaning goes away. So that is why here, about previous root e, about previous root gam, ni previous root gam, ni previous root gam, as a, they are going, they mean go away. So go away from place, go away. So at that time, the sense of from can be understood. And also, this one also, actually, even though baya, so actually in this case, fear from or afraid of. So even though, in Pali, just a from sense, but in English, afraid of, like a of sense, genitive sense can be understood. That one also, even though noun form, but for the verb form. So based on that here, liso dadu and liso nama. Yeah. So liso dadu, liso nama, and also liso ubaseka. And then, so list of the nipada we can count here. So through the our study. So now, what type of what? Okay. So type of words. And then now list of words. So at that time, uh, understand even meaning. Okay. So the first one you see is in the first sutta we have learned. So gamma abendi. So about prefix root it. Root it. So that means to or to depart. So at that time, understandable meaning of that is from. Understandable meaning of the ability case. So to in the second example, sorry. In that very first sutta, so second example, we have land. So God, Nagara, Negado, Raja, that one also naked Cheti. Okay, so those are belonging to the Nagadan, Negado, Raja. So that one also kind of the so need uh, so ability. So about prefix root it to depart. And also yeah, the second what? Negado. Need prefix root gam. Also go out. At that time, the meaning of the ability case is like a off. Go out of the town or something like that. Okay. And then next example. So that means in those examples, so here in this example, gamma bendi muneyo. So gamma is with the gamma and the sama ability case. So that gamma is connected with the abendi. Connected with the abendi. So ability case shows that indicate that in this the noun form gamma with the Benjamin is connected with the action of abendi. as a place. A place what? So here, the meaning of that one we already analyzed, a starting point, or maybe what is it? Oh, sorry. So starting a place from which we go, we depart. So in this way can be, understood. So that is why really karma is connected with the abandoned relation. So abandoned as a relation in the sense of from. So go away from the village, karma abandoned. So in this way can be, understood. So to Nagada Nigado Raja. So went out of the town. Went out of the town. Nigado. Go out of the town. Went out of the town and so on. And then now later, all of those lists I will put here now just to understand. And then for the next word is noun form. So next example is noun form. So that baya also can be understood. So in our example, yes, ma bayan jayade. So jora bayan jayade or something like that. Jora bayan or jora do bayan. So here baya actually bito such a that one is can be seen there as a verb form also, but under the noun form. So baya. So baya means so fear, noun form. So at the time here, from, fear from, or maybe when we use the afraid at the time, afraid of in this way, fear from, afraid of in this way too can be understood. So that is just in English, a genitive sense or something like that. And then next one, ubaseka. So ubaseka are also here functioning as a preposition. So like a Sariputta Sama on behalf of, and so on. So that one is in the here Dhatu Nambayogi, and here Nama Nambayogi. So Urasama Jado Bogdo or okay, skip that. Here Ubaseka. So Ubaseka Abasalaya Ayandi. Okay, that one also will skip. Now Baribabada Dewa was the very obvious to understand that one is so Bati Kadamasa de la Sama Badi Dradi or Bodha Sama Badi Sari Bogdo. Yeah, Badi Bodha Sama Badi. This phrase. So Bati that is on behalf of or instead of. So at that time, ablative meaning cannot be understood because so commonly those ubasaka and nibada are functioning as a preposition. So the meaning of from or the meaning of because of the meaning of by means of cannot be understood. So that is one example you see. And now nibada. Now let's go for the nibada. So for the Nibbada also Adhikahanena and the big Nibbada Yogi B. So here, read day, Rahita, read day, and Nana and Vina. So we have studied that one. So so read day Sadama Kudo Sukhan. So read day, the meaning of read day, or Nana or Vina. Okay, now just one word very common to us is Vina. So Vina means without. So at that time, ability meaning also cannot be, understood. Okay, so Now, generally, can be understood. So ablative case can mean three of them. One is from, one is because of, one is by means of. Okay, so from is ablative sense, because of hetu or karana sense, and the by means of instrumental sense, by way of, so adverb manner, also connect where we connected with the verb. So mostly these three meaning can be understood. Three meaning of the ablative case can be understood when connected with the verb or root. But in the connection with the nama, or in connection with the ubaseka, in connection with the nipada, sama. So especially in connected with the ubaseka and nipada cannot be understood there. So with the nama, like a fear from or afraid of, and also somewhat like a boba. So boba means before or earlier. So earlier than at the time. So the meaning of then, the ablative case, like a comparison, maybe in the comparison. So boba sama or something like that, do noun form. So boba di yogi or no, no, desire yogi. Arabaya vidate pamane. So yeah, boba yogi vidate paman. After measuring, we have studied that one. Kala ne mani dwalo be. See desire yogi. And we bet the today we will. So boba, boba, you cannot study yet. Okay, later we will add. So now, briefly, we can conclude. So to understand the usage of the ablative case. So ablative case is ablative case can mean three of them. So one is from, very common to us. The second one is because of, in the sense of reason. That one is by means of, and also uh, the noun form ablative with the ablative case. So can be connected with these four types of what. The first one dadu, the second one nama, that one ubaseka, and the fourth one nipata. So that is why here in this study. So okay, now go back to the just origin. In our study, so here, so dhatu bayogi in connection with the dhatu, and also nama bayogi in connection with the nama, and ubaseka yogi in connection with the ubaseka, and also here, nibada bayogi in connection with the nibada. So in this way, can be understood. So, and then, even though here many like Rakanata, Namichi, Dan, or the root mean Raka also go under the Dhatu. So, in our understanding, here also the verb form is, Andra deity. So, dispia or hide from also go under the Dhatu. So, this Ubijaya is connected with the Andra deity. Ubijaya, so from the preceptor. So say so the student hide himself from the preceptor like that. So even though here Dura, Andika, so many words, actually we already count in our study. So So these are yogi and so on here many. So we already count and translated all of them. We can divide, so we can analyze at that time. Some of them are going under the root dhatu. Some of them are going under the nama. Some of them are going under the upaseka and nibata. So in this way can be understood. But so at that time, all not all root cannot be connected with the ablative case, some root. Not all noun can be connected with uh, the verb form, the Ubaset ablative case, just some, that is a list of them are. So it's stated like that. But here, so because of rule, in the way of forming rule, so many are going in this way, but we can understand. So in this case, only four what are connected with, so can be connected with the ability case what one is dhatu. Not all dhatu, some dhatu. Can be connected with the nama, not all nama, some nama. Can be connected with the upasaka, not all upasaka, some upasaka. So to ability case what can be connected with the nibbada, but not all nibbada, some nibbada. At the time, the meaning of them. So three of that or can be understood like that. Okay, so now so we need to continue, our lesson Hidute or Vividate. So before going that, so is there any question? So today revision is helpful or not, or can help you to understand or know something, or which point is not still clear for you, still unclear for you. Mhm.
I think no questions at all. It's clear said.
Okay. So today, so we will continue this part. Okay, so he to take. Firstly, this sentence, this word he to take. Actually, he to and the at. So by changing, so u become the what. So we have the he to ta. Okay, so the meaning of that one is atami in the meaning of reason. It do mean reason. So that means because of or by, so on account of, due to, owing to, etc. So ability case can be found there. And also here also just in the phrase will be included. For example, in the first example here, so kasama heduna, kaisa heduna, kasamanu domandahara namiyere, so kasama idewa maranan bawisati ejiwa mati. So in this case here, kena heduna, this one is actually instrumental case tatiya vibhatti. And then kesa hetu na, kasama hetu na, kena hetu na, kesa hetu na. Because of kena, here we can understand. And the kesa hetu na. Okay, kesa hetu na. Maybe, so okay, skip the kasama. So here we can find the kasama, kasama, kasama. So in this sentence, so the meaning of the first one, yeah, in for what reason? So here in English translation, for what reason? So actually here ka or k and the sama, we have the ka sama, and also next one is he do and the are, but no, just not is inserted for. So we have the he do na. Okay, so gave me what or which in this case question. And also he do me reason or cause in this case. So now the meaning of that one is actually even though in the translation for what reason, but actually uh, so because of what? So in this way can be understood because of what? Or maybe for what reason? Because of what? Or for what reason? Or by means of what? Maybe, yeah, because of what? Due to what? So in this way can be understood. So here for what reason? So for what cause? Okay. So, but these two are together. So kasama is modified to the he do not, that is like what? So but in English, so this kasama is just what? But the one he do together with the sama. So the sense of uh, so because of the sense, because of in this way can be understood. Here kasama is just modifier. So that is a kasama is just what. So together, so because of what in this way can be understood. So at that time, the point we need to understand is so some word like a reason word. So he do or so karana or maybe some cases. So nimeta, all of those are cause. And then together with the so ablative Benjamin Wibeti, yeah, ablative case. So at that time, like he do na or also the other one like a bajaya also we can. So he do na or karana and also so nime maybe nime da and the waja bajaya like a bajaya So the meaning of them is just because of. So in this way can be, understood because of. Okay, now, so kena heduna. Okay, so ability and the Dadiya and the Benjamin are, so in some cases, the same meaning, especially in the sense of reason. That's why kena heduna also, because of what? And kesa heduna also because of what, actually? So genitive also sometimes can be, especially in the sense of reason, like kesa. And then now, kasama nu doman dahara na miyare. That one is actually quite cheap. So the meaning of that one is, so why indeed? Nu maybe indeed. Kasama mean why or because of what? Doman dahara na miyare. So do your young ones not die? So your young children not die. Why? In this way. So here, kasama, why? Such is said because of question. So at that time, without using, this one is another item. So in the first item, so ablative with the he do what? So can mean because of. But the second word, the second item, so ablative alone mean because of. In this way. So that is here, God and the Sama. God is not in the sense of reason, just asking because of. So at that time, God and Sama also, without using Hedu or Karana or Nimeda or Bajaya. So here, Kasama, why? So that means because of what? Because of what or why in this way? So that is in this case. So after case, with the reason why, like Hedu, Karana, Nimeda, Bajaya, so can be understood in the sense of reason. And here in the next one, ability alone can be understood, can be used in the sense of reason. So at that time also, those reasons are connected in the first line. So not so talking about the root or birth. So, but here maybe this reason is connected with the mere, just reason sense can be understood, can reason sense. So that is why, the past point. So such a reason word, those word which mean reason, so can be together with the ability case themselves. Like Heduna, Karana, and the Nimeta or Nimeta Sama or Nimete he and the Bajaya, like Veja, Bajaya, Sankhara, Sankhara, Bajaya, Vinyana, because of Veja, Sankhara arise, because of Sankhara, Vinyana arise. Vinyana Bajaya Nama Ruban in this way in the Bridja Samubada Mani. And then now the last example also for this item actually. That is so Kasama Idewa Marana Bawai. Okay, the meaning already here. Wine where there occur right here. Kasama idewa maranam boisidi. Wine here, kasama. Wine already. Okay, now let's move to the next part. We wait that tea. So we wait that tea. In this case, firstly, this we wait that. So we wait that in the at tea. So in the meaning of, so we wait that means seclusion. See, in the meaning of seclusion. So actually, in this case, we wait that is this we wait that is past participle form of the we wait jeti. We prefix root which and the past participle suffix da. So jada become the dada is a we wait that past participle form. So its past form is no we wait jeti. So we wait jeti also is secluded. Is secluded. So here Wiweda means secluded. So secluded also goes together with the from, even in English also. So that is why in this case, even though Wiweda, but that's Wiweda is connected with the coming from the we prefix root which. So that is under in connection with the root dadu can be understood. So dadu. So but here, all of them are past participle. We wait do babaga dhamma, we wait jiwa gamehi, we ja akusalehi dhammehi, and so on. Okay, later we'll check in the sense of seclusion. So now the past example, we do babaga dhamma. So we wait jiwa gamehi, we ja akusalehi dhammehi. So in this example, here, Babaka also with the ablative case, Dhamma also with the ablative case. Benjamin Wibedi, that Benjamin Wibedi here indicates that. So these, the word Babaka, the word Dhamma are connected with the we wait door. But we wait door, even though here past participle noun form, but that is Bave form or the we wait jeti. So that is why. So in this example, so Benjamin Wedi indicates that. So Tawa, Babaka, and Dhamma are connected with the Viveda in meaning. That is why secluded from, not so any other word. So when we read the sentence, in that sentence, many words will be found there. So at that time, this Babaka Dhamma are just connected with the Viveda in meaning, secluded from even states like that. So too, in the next example, we will jiwa game, he secluded from sensual pleasure here. The wakame, he is connected with the we will jiwa in meaning. So here, just a single word taken out is taken out. That is fine. So back in the sentence, for example, uh, in, when we find out one sentence, so we wait jiva. Now, in this line, so-called aham brahmana. So we jiva kami wija akusale dhammehi saudekan saujadan vivekajan bidi sukhan bataman jhana ubasambija we had a D or we have saying something like that. So at that time, commonly, we understand that. So ablit like a gamma abendi, go away from. So at that time, so, gamma is connected with the but form abendi. But here, gamma is not connected with the we have same but form. Just connected with the word jiwa. In this way can be understood. Word jiwa gamehi, one phrase. Word ja akusalahi damehi, one phrase. Like that. Okay, that is why meaning is like that. Yes, secluding mindset from sensual pleasure and secluding mindset from unwholesome state in this way. You see, that is why. In this way, in the sentence, many, word can be included here, many words in this one line. But at that time, those what with the Benjamin Weaver did like a Gamehi, Akusalehi, Damehi, they are just connected with the Weaver Jiwa or Weaver Ja in meaning, not connected with the Bab we have say, or not connected with the Bab Upasambe Ja. In this way can be understood. So now, this Gamehi, if we understand connected with the we have say mean dwell. So I dwell from sensual pleasures. So not that meaning actually. So sensual pleasure is just connected with the Vivejiva. Vivejiva Gamehi, secluding from sensual pleasure. Being secluded from sensual pleasure in this way, can be understood. Okay, so all of them are here. That just that example. That is why this one is can be oh the but we will just let's find out. As a but form, we will just also can be found. So here Nibbana Badawa Sadana Sabba Dokhan we will just that's my Nibbana we will go the or here. Sorry. That is we will jadi. Sabba Dokhan we will jadi. Nibbana we will go. Uwejadi as a verb form, uh, rarely used together with the, Benjamin Uwejadi as a noun form, as a past participle form is found just Uwejadi, Mega Jaden. Oh, here you see, we can find. Here, so Saba Sankara Nime Dehi Mega Jaden, Uwejadi. This line you see. Saba Sankara Nime Dehi Mega Jaden, Uwejadi. So Mega Jada is secluded from the all sign of the Sankara. So the meaning can be so part consciousness becomes separated from so condition signed. Yeah, it's then a condition signed. Okay, so separated from all external conditions signed. So Sabha Sankara Nimete. So but here separated or secluded, the same meaning. Separated, secluded. So that is why here in connected with the we previous root which, so Benjamin Wivedi is used. That Benjamin Wivedi can be understood as a from in this way, secluded from or separated from in this way. Okay, now let's go to the next item. So next item is pamani. So pamani, pamana means actually measurement or measuring unit. So at the time, uh, so in this case, pamana is just technical term. So pamana mean so measuring. Okay, measuring or the word. So referring to the measuring or measurement. So measuring or measurement. So that word will be with the Benjamin Weaver, the ability case. So in this way can be understood. Not any other word. So here example is, Dika so nawa with that di yo sugada with that di ya bamanika karidaba mijimasa burisasa ata sila dilasa ata. That is from the Winya Bidaka. So image, so that is bamani. So the meaning of that one is here. And so on. So now Dika so the word Dika so sorry. So in this example, so the word diga is actually adjective, so long, but as a noun form, so length. Okay. So now using as that one is noun form. So diga. So after the ability case, door. But here, so da change to the sa. So we have the diga so. So by means of land, or maybe so in English inland. So in this way can be understood. So inland. So we could not see even though inland maybe in but not diga same not with the located case just by means of land or inland. So that is why here, nine spans inland. The meaning of the nine span inland are to be made as a standard. So by the Sugda span or man median height, so 13 or and so on. So the point example is just Digaso. Okay, Digaso. Okay, now let's move to the next. So Boba Yogi. Uh Actually, in the Gijaya, not only the word boba, but we have the many word actually. So that is just one example. Uh, so this word can be understood, So boba and the yogi. So in so connection with boba. Okay, so boba mean here can be at the before. So at that time there will be Benjamin Weber here. Example is Bobiwa Samoda. Bobiwa Samoda. Okay, the meaning of that one. You see, before the greeting. So here in prior connection, not prior connection. In connection with the word boba, meaning before. Before greeting, Samoda. Before greeting, may pay respect to the Buddha. After that, saying greeting or something like that. Obiwa Samoda. Uh, so is it right or maybe I need to check. Obiwa Samoda. Uh, uh, uh. Una Wachene Bani. Not greeting. Spelling mistake actually. Yeah, spelling mistake. So because Samoda is so Samoda actually. So let's check in the dictionary first. We cannot find Samoda like that. Actually, just Samoda. So only Samoda like this one. Samoda is actually filled with the fragrance or a kind of the modati, Samodati. Samoda, yeah. Samoda means rejoicing, rejoicing. So with the da, but here because of da, in this case, so some prefix root mood is to rejoice. That is samoda. Okay. But here actually some prefix root is Bud, to enlighten. The one is Samboda. Okay, so that is here. You see Samboda, actually not Samboda, should be Samboda typo. Samboda. So that is why in this case, before the enlightenment. Before the enlightenment in this way can be understood. So not so even though here Samboda, but not ma, actually but should be Samboda. Bojati. Sambojati, like a Sambodi body in this way. But so Samora is rarely Samora mana. Only but form we can find as in noun form. We could not find Samboda. Samboda. So that's Samboda and the here are this one is Benjamin Weaver the fake and ability. So Samboda because of Bobiwa Samboda before the Enlightenment. So okay, let's see in the where we can find that one, that phrase in the original text. This one is in the Kijana, some spelling mistake. We can see that. Yeah, Samboda, Abenyaya, Samboda. Yeah, now we are finding just Samboda, Samboda. Yeah, yeah, here. So that one is in the where Mula Banasa. You see, so Mayhambi called Brahmana Bobi was Samboda, Nabi Sambodasa. So before my fully enlightenment, before my full enlightenment, Samboda. So in this way can be understood. And also another text, also the same Mahanama. So Bobiwa Samboda, before my enlightenment. So based on the context, because of my hand, so before my enlightenment. Okay, yeah. But here just Bobiwa me Samboda. So here also Bobiwa me Bakery Samboda also, yeah, before my enlightenment in this way. That is why here not Samboda, Samboda should be. Okay, now let's move to the next item. So bandana tea. Okay, bandana tea. So actually, banditi, banditi. So in this case, uh, that band one is, bandana and the ati. So in the meaning of bandana, me, uh, so tying, okay, or tying or occupying, or yeah, so tying. So, but at the time, time by rope, that one is with the instrumental case. The reason because of what he is tying, he is caught, catch caught. So here, uh, so tying or catching, being caught in this way can be, understood. So now, so actually, so three with the instrumental case also can be found that, okay. Now, just to understand the meaning, in the sense of bondage. So Sadasama Badonaro, a person is born 400, born 400. So that means born 400. So actually can be understood. A person is so caught for 100. So that means he borrowed 100 money, 100 money from other, but he couldn't. So he doesn't pay back. So because of that, so he is caught, yeah, in this way. So the reason why he is caught is sada sama. So that is why the ability case is in the sense of reason. So in this case, can be understood. Ablative meaning is like a because of instead of from or here that is here translation is for. For mean look like the reason. For 100 he is caught. A man is caught. A person is caught. A person is bound. In this way can be understood. And that is why. So such a ablative case can be found with the instrumental case also. That is here. That dia ja. So that dia ja. And so with the that case, so a person is bound by. So actually not by. Even though that dia, but in the sense of reason in this way. So that design can be understood just because of 100 by the king. So that is here to understand that one. Inatena, that 100 is his debt. He borrowed so 100 from the other, but he could not pay back. So that is why the king, he is caught by the king because of that 100 as a debt. So that is here on account of that. So in this way, that is not by, not the sense of by. So because of, so in this way can be understood. So I will change that one. So that is in connection with the that bandana or in the sense of tying or catching. So ablative case can be used but in the sense of reason because of. And also next one guna vajane. Now let's move to the guna vajana. So this guna vajana also firstly so guna vajana and the guna vajane. So guna vajana mean how to say guna vajana means in the expression guna and the vajana. Vajana mean expression. So guna mean here quality or attribute. So that is why the meaning of this one, in the expression of the quality. So that ablative case can be used. At that time also, the ablative case can be understood in the sense of reason. So now example is here. Bonyaya sukade yandi jagaya wibulan danan and the bonyaya wimoda mano isriyaya janan rekadi raja. So these examples. So bonyaya sukade yandi. So through merit, they go to a good destination. Because of merit, they do merit, they perform the merit. As a result of that, they go to a good destination after that. Punyaya sugade yandi. So that is when here through or by means of merit, or maybe because of merit, by means of or because of. True is uh, by means of, but in the sense of reason, because of also can be ended. So they go to it. And the Jagaya Wibulan, then so true generosity, well, abundant wealth is obtained. So because they sacrifice, they offer money as a result of that, so they become rich in this here, true generosity, or because of generosity. And also Banyaya Vimoti Mano. Because of wisdom, their mind is liberated. Their mind is free. And also Isriyaya Jana Rekadi Raja. So okay, so that's too short. That the pronunciation of the word. Sovereignty. Sovereignty. Okay. Sovereignty. So true sovereignty or because of sovereignty, because of authority, authoritative power. So the king protects people and so on. So that is here Bonyaya, uh, Bonyaya, Jagaya, and the Banyaya, Isriyaya. So these are actually, Bonya is neuter gender, but Aya is so like a feminine gender considered. So such a, so corrupted in case also can be found that. So Bonya, Jaga also actually Jagina, Jaga is neuter gender. Okay, so Bonyaya, but only the Banyaya is right one. So feminine gender, Banyaya. So Bonyaya Tukade Yandi. So here Bonya, so Banyaya Vimodi Mano. Vimodi Mano. Isriya also actually masculine gender, but so here Isriya, yeah. Okay, maybe that one will be explained in the, let's find out in the original text. Yeah, in the Jataka. That one is just Bonaya, not Bonyaya. Ah, yes. Here you see, that one is in the Saranidi Dadumala also explained. So Bonyaya di Eden, Nabosaka, Ruben. Actually, Bonya is Nabosaka, not 80 linga, not neuter gender. So in this way, Jaga Eden also, Jaga is Bolinga. So but Garubana, Bonyaya, Jagaya di Eden. So Bata Dwajan. So 80 linga Abiji and then Benjamin and then H and D. Yeah, so they are using with the Benjamin Wibeti. Benjamin Wibeti. But so the reason is here explaining unit that the T or something like that is just serenity idea, but most scholars are considered this one is Benjamin Wibeti in the, so Benjamin and then Benjamin Wibeti, but So consider as a feminine gender, let's say. So Wibanlasa is corruption. In this way can be understood. But the meaning of that one is Bonyena Hedu Budena on account of the reason of the merit, they go to heaven. So Jagena Hedu Budena. So Hedu Atawasena Wididabo. The meaning should be understood as a reason. So in this way. So okay, here just to notice, actually, so Bonya is neuter gender right here. So Aya. So to so Jaga is masculine gender with the Aya. And Banya. So Banya is feminine gender. And here Aya. And also in the last example, Assyria and the Aya. Actually, Assyria also maybe masculine gender for referring. So Israel or neuter gender also can be. Yeah, Israel supremacy or domination or rulership. So in this neuter gender actually. Israel in this way. Abstract sense, yeah, neuter gender. So in this way can be understood. But such a different idea in the scholar, among the scholar also. Okay, and then this Bani and the Katani are also a little bit controversial. So that one, so will be discussed in next week. So now, is there any question for today lecture?
Yes, any friends, if you have any question, you may ask. Saido, I want to ask one question.
Okay.
Uh, Saido, in Pali, sometimes we get confused in the genders. So if we continuously, like in today's class, I was just like catching the case endings and some uses, but in later time we all forget many things. So by learning this way, how can we progress?
So actually, maybe at the very beginning, if you can't, differentiate or the gender, so at the time, just rely on the dictionary.
Yes,
Yeah.
Saido.
So for me also at the very beginning, so just check it.
Yes.
Now this time also you see with the help of dictionary, we have so helpful dictionary like that. So that is why such one is not a kind of problem for us nowadays. But
Saido.
later, based on our skillful, so based on our experience in reading, so because of declension can be understood as a with gender or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Saido.
Okay.
Yes, Vanami said all.
Mm-hmm.
So regarding the Kena Hetuna, Kasma Hetuna, Kisna, Kissa Hetuna,
Mm-hmm.
so may I ask, Are these phrase fixed in Pali, or can we like hetuna always used in ablative case? How about the kisa hetuno?
No, we don't have the just he do na. So if we say kesa he do no at that time, instead of reason because of what, so maybe we can find kesa he do no at that time. The meaning will be of which root or of which what, something like that. In the not in the sense of reason. It do mean root or something like that. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. Yes.
Okay. And then, is there any question?
There is no question. Yeah, we can conclude. Thank you so much, Saido, for taking trouble to teach us Pali. It's very helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Thanks so
if
much.
so, now let's stop here by saying sadhu. So, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Yes, thank you so much,
Thank you so
Sarah.
much, Dora.
Welcome.
See you next time.
Thank you so much, Sada.
Welcome.